Nigga, I'm not even jumping off a goddamn curb, let alone a fucking skyscraper, Faith. I don't know what the fuck you doing, but hey, just more power to you. What's going on, everybody? It's the Granddad Woolly, and you are here again for another edition of Woolly Reviews Game Data. Today we got a video game review, and we're gonna be talking about the brand new game that just fucking dropped on some first-person action, parkour, jump any fucking where you want to shit. She's back. She got the reboot. First one was, it was cold, but they said bring it back, bring the fucking shit back. So that's what they did, talking about the new game, Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Now, for those who don't know, Mirror's Edge is a first-person action platformer parkour jump shit game where you play as this character named Faith Connors. She lives in this city called Glass, and she just walks around jumping on shit and whooping motherfuckers' ass. I did not mean to rhyme that, but that's what the fuck it is. The first game came out in 2008, and it got semi-favorable reviews. It was praised for its parkour techniques and the jumping and how it looked, but the fighting mechanics were a little whack, and it just wasn't all that in a bag of chips. But they fixed their ways over at EA Dice. Like, yo, we're gonna bring this shit back. We're gonna give it a quick reboot, put Catalyst at the end of the name, and we're gonna do better because now we knew better. So now let's talk about Mirror's Edge Catalyst and see if they improved from the last Mirror's Edge game in 8 years, or if they just did the same fucking shit and they didn't listen to no fucking body. Let's talk about the shit. So like I said, the main character of this series is Faith Connors, who is back again for the first time. You are playing as Faith, and she is just this runner who goes around the city of Glass, which is a fucking corrupted, terrible, fucking oppressive city where everybody fucking can't do shit unless you tell these motherfuckers from the critics. It's a weird ass name that starts with a K, but they run shit, and Faith ain't about that, so she is down with a group of motherfucking runners who just say, fuck these motherfuckers, we do what the fuck we want as long as we run from them, because if they catch us, they're gonna put us in jail. And matter of fact, she starts off in fucking jail. She was doing like 2 years in the pen. She gets out and she's already doing illegal shit. Faith don't give a fuck. Faith is a savage and she's jumping whatever the fuck she wants to do. And when it comes to the gameplay mechanics of Mirror's Edge Catalyst, it's very familiar to the first one, especially the jumping and the parkour. It feels very familiar. If you played the first Mirror's Edge, you would easily jump into this one. But if it's been a while, you may find little hiccups. You gotta kind of get your bearings back. But the jumping mechanics are very nice, very smooth. The gameplay is smooth and it looks fucking beautiful. Now, the fighting system that I said was kind of whack. It got a major overhaul, and they kind of slightly improved it, but they also add a little bit of a third-person aspect to it. When you do a finishing move, it goes from first-person view into third-person view, so you can see Faith fuck a nigga up from your own vision and not her vision. But no matter the vision, that motherfucker's getting fucked up. But on top of that, they actually eliminated the use of weaponry. So, back in the first Mirror's Edge, you can shoot a motherfucker. You can't shoot a motherfucker, but they can shoot you. But now you gotta dodge bullets and shit and kick a nigga in the face. That's your defense, kicking motherfuckers in the face and the gut. But hey, you gotta make it work. And the environment that you're in on Mirror's Edge Catalyst is way more open and free. You can kind of travel any fucking where you want to. In the first Mirror's Edge, you kind of had to follow this linear storyline and had to go where they told you to go. In this game, you can go where the fuck you want to go. No matter what direction you take, as long as you end up where you need to end up, you can do that, which gives more time to explore, much time to appreciate how the game was developed and built. And it looks really fucking nice. They really did a good job. The overhaul did a really fucking nice job on the looks of this game. The polish is nice. The nice PS4 graphics on here. Faith is looking good. She kicking ass. And you get to learn a little bit more about Faith, her backstory, and also how she ended up in the situation that she is in now. And just Mirror's Edge seems like a really decent game. Now here's the thing, is it all perfect and fine? No, it does take some time to get used to the mechanics. The fighting system, though it is a little bit improved, I still find it kind of blah at times. And the fact now that you can't use weaponry, it just kind of makes it one-sided. So I hope that as the game progresses, so far what I've done, you can't do too much, but hopefully as the game progresses, you can evolve into your moveset and not have it do the same exact things. The jumping aspect is really cool, but it's pretty much you jumping all around the fucking place and you traveling, and you have to just fight the same types of enemies. But it does get a little bit more difficult as you go, so that's not too much of a hindrance on it. But I just find Mirror's Edge Catalyst to be a slight improvement from the first game, but not a vast, crazy, great improvement that they were probably trying to aim for. But it is an enjoyable game and it looks fucking great. Now I know you motherfuckers want to see some gameplay. You know I got you. Click the fucking screen. You'll see my first play of Mirror's Edge Catalyst. You see me jumping around. You see me getting Faith out of jail. We trying to find a job. Whole bunch of crazy shit's happening in there, and it's a dope little gameplay. It looks great. I'm having fun with it. It takes me a while to get on my jumping shit. I kind of fuck up a time or two, but hey, we get through the shit, and that's all that fucking matters. So if you want to check that out, click the screen on my Gaming with the Granddad channel. You can check that out, as well as my other fabulous gaming videos. But for the most part, I gotta say Mirror's Edge Catalyst is a very solid game. It's nothing that's gonna wow motherfuckers. Visually, it will wow you, but the gameplay is really good. It's fun to do the parkour jumping, but the fighting mechanics I think really needs more of an overhaul. As far as I've gotten a little bit into the game. I mean, it's decent, but it's better than the old one, but still not crazy great. And the fact that you can't use weapons in this game kind of puts it back for me. I mean, I know it's not a big thing because you didn't use many of them in the first Mirror's Edge, but I think they should have actually added more of the weapon aspect. That would have just brought a new layer to the game. But for the most part, I'm enjoying Mirror's Edge, and I'm gonna play through the whole game because it might, as time goes, it might get better for me, and I may enjoy it. But for now, it's just a really solid, decent game that looks fucking beautiful. So my final verdict, I'm not saying that Mirror's Edge Catalyst is a very well put together, very beautiful looking parkour first person perspective jumper game with a few little hiccups to it. All I'm saying is that the first person aspect in the parkour, and they nailed that shit. The open world is really cool. I like that. They also have a multiplayer we'll call social play, but it's not like really multiplayer. It's just kind of like some shit where you play with another person, but it's not really the same type of thing. But I mean, I guess that's a cool little aspect. But when it comes to the main story part of it, it really does tell you the story of Faith. It's kind of like they're just rebooting everything, which pretty much what it is. The fighting mechanics in here are improved, but not that much more improved to me. I still find it a little bit dry at times, and I wish they would have enhanced it a little bit more. But the third person, camera switch is pretty cool. And on top of that, you get to just see more of Faith and see more of this world that she lives in. So all I gotta say is that for me, Mirror's Edge Catalyst is not Granddad approved, but I will give it a very highly Granddad recommended. So definitely go check it out. It's out right now. If you're a fan of Mirror's Edge, you will enjoy this game. There are some good points in this game that you will enjoy. If you've never played Mirror's Edge and you want to try something new and different, it's a real cool game with the first person aspect and the jumping and everything like that, so you may dig that. And it's got a little bit of action into it, and the story is decent. Not amazing, not great, but it's something that you can play through and enjoy and kill some time. So I got nothing more to say. Mirror's Edge Catalyst is very highly Granddad recommended. So check this shit out right now. Flip it. Alright guys, gonna do it for today's video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and drop a comment. Tell me what you think of Mirror's Edge Catalyst if you've played it. If you haven't played it, like I said, it's got a lot of good things about it, but it's not a great, amazing game, but it's still enjoyable. And if you're into these types of games, the platformer, first person types of games, you definitely gotta check this out because it'll be right up your alley. But I do wish they would have added more and just given me more out the game. But hey, I'm not all the way through the shit. It might get better in time. So as of now, the rating I give stands. But hey, I mean, Faith, I got faith in you. I got faith in you. Previous videos on the side as well as my latest single. Check those out. Show them some love. And as always, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, Instagram. Links in the description below. And subscribe. Button on the screen. Button below. Woolly Reviews. Twice a week. Gaming channel. Check that out. Especially my first play because it's there now. And I got nothing more to say. So until next time I take my leave. Granddaughter. Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Faith, you crazy for doing this shit. I wouldn't jump off the curb. Like I said, I wouldn't even think about jumping off the curb. You crazy, but hey, do it. You got it. I'm out of here.